liquor has started. We're Chris's parents. Nice to meet everybody. I think we've been around. We said hi to everybody. It's great. Thanks for coming. So thanks to everybody, friends, family, colleagues for coming to help Chris and Lynn's special day. I'm getting choked up already, and I just started.
Bear with you.
Yes. Now I hope everybody enjoyed the meal. I thought that was wonderful. That was a great meal. Everything looks great here. It's a wonderful place. Thanks to all the other speakers previously. It's great. You and Eric. Good job. Could have been a lot more. Yes, I know. You controlled yourself.
I had to keep it on the legal side.
Okay. We appreciate it. I know. Now, we sat back and we tried to figure out what we could say about our little boy here as he's moving on to a new life with Lynn's. And we try to see, we're losing control of our little man here because he's moving on. And then we realized that apparently our control's been an illusion for quite a while. For example. I remember when Chris, he was only about 2 or 3 years old. He was riding a two-wheel bike. And he had that little green and black little two-wheeler. And training wheels were not cool. I think he's continued that on now. So I recall running down the street with him, holding the back of the bike, steadying it, and then I'd clap as I'd let go, so he would know, you're on your own, and so we'd be running up and down the street, I'd be clapping behind him, and then that was it, he was gone. He'd race up and down that street on that little bike, pedaling away, jumping curbs, skidding tires. The tires were bald on that thing. It was, and I realized I'm losing control of this guy. And then came the school years.
And the phone calls from school. When Chris was in first grade, he came home for lunch one day in mid-November wearing his shorts. I distinctly remember sending him to school in pants. And I was tired of going to the Lost and Found Weekly to retrieve his shoes and mitts and baseball gloves, etc. So I grilled him, "Where are your pants?" Chris said, "Michael stole my pants in gym class and won't give them back." Sound familiar? This pissed me off a little bit because they were new pants. So Chris and I marched back to school. Chris pointed out Michael, and we got a hold of the teacher, and she got Michael to surrender the pants. I thought, great, and we headed home triumphantly. I saved the day. Later, as we were doing laundry, I happened to notice a small tag in the seam of the pants with the name Michael. Oh, Christopher. Oh. So I cut the tag out. Chris got new pants and I lost control. And my self-respect. Another time I got a phone call from the principal who informed me that Chris came to school with a hammer. So the principal called him into the office. He sat him down and tried to explain that this was dangerous to the other students and not permitted and not a good thing to do. Chris began to laugh, and the principal realized he lost control. I remember another time in first grade when Chris's teacher called home and told me that Chris was an enterprising young fellow. However, some of the other parents were upset about the flea market he was running at the back of the class. It seems, among other things, he traded a remote control car for a pencil. So we explained to Chris that you shouldn't take advantage of the other kids. He argued that the pencil was very nice, it was sparkly, and had on the end, and we ended up buying 2 pencils off him, and we lost control. In second grade, another call came from another teacher. She informed, you can tell that Chris is keeping us busy. She informed me that Chris stood up in class and announced that he does not like French, he does not want to speak French, and he already told his parents. She had lost control. Anna continued on.
Now, I can go on about what we may have conceded. I mean, I still have a shed full of car parts and tires. I don't think I ever saw the inside of one of my garages. I mean, there was car engines and everything all over the place. But one day, Chris brought home. Chris brought home a lovely young girl.
Put her in the garage.
What's that?
Put her in the garage.
Well, he told me he's starting to work, that she is starting to work at mini golf. Apparently, come with me, I'll hook you up with a job. It was a pretty effective pickup line. Now, it turns out not only an example of my loss of control, because Chris just says, here's the job, but also a sign of future concessions. Lindsay moved into a management position, self-appointed now. But she was organizing, she ordered everything, she put new policies in place, cleaned everything up, I mean, and of course hiring. I mean, I think I can go around the podium here and see everybody who's been working there because of Lindsay. One day, I even walked up to the golf course, middle of the day, and I walked up to the window and there's a stranger behind the counter, and she asked me if I needed a ticket to come and play. I didn't even know who this person was. I said, I explained to her, I'm the owner of the place. Another sign I lost control, but the place never ran better. Oh. But now we take a look at what we've gained. Chris has become this wonderful young man. Handsome, smart, caring, respectful. He's made us proud beyond belief. And now he's brought us Lindsay. Beautiful, smart, sweet, loving, fantastic Lindsay, to share with us, which we totally accept with all our hearts. And now we welcome Lindsay into our family with open arms.
Great. I'm not supposed to cry? Oh my goodness, okay. Chris, you have made your dad and I very happy over the years. We hold you close to our hearts. I feel extremely lucky to have you as a son. Whew. Megan, I know how you felt. Lindsay, I can see how happy you have made Chris and how much he loves you. We have gained a second wonderful daughter. Welcome, Lindsay. We wish you two many, many very happy, wonderful years together.
Now if we can, we love you both. And remember to make every day count. Happiness is a journey, not just a destination.
Cheers. Cheers.